All right, I took a look at your models, and you guys had some awesome questions that you posted on the driving question board. A lot of them involved how the Tesla Vision actually gets data into the car and then what it does to process it. Today I want to look at an activity where we're going to be using a sensor to gather data. And let's see if we can't figure out how motion can be described with the data that comes from this sensor. Here we go. So the first experiment I want to look at actually deals with the sensors that are on that car. Now, the sensor I'm choosing to use here is actually called a motion detector. A motion detector detects how far away things are from it. So it will tell me, how far away my hand is, and if I move my hand, it'll tell me how far it goes. It actually sends out a sonic pulse that bounces off something, and then it goes back and detects it so that it can tell you how far away. It does this up to about 30 times a second. So I can get a graph, a really nice graph of how that motion looks. So I've kind of set up a Tesla Vision scenario here. I took my motion detector and put it on my Tesla. This is a big old truck here. I taped her down. This thing moves to the computer so I can actually make some graphs. Over here I got a car that's stationary. Could be anything. Could be a person, could be a stop sign, could be something. But there's something just stationary. We'll do that first. Then what I want to do is I'm going to actually start my computer and move the car slowly towards it. The Sonic Ranger will bounce off of this car and pick up how far away it is. Then I want to figure out what happens if I move in a different way. One different way I could move is I could move faster. So then I'll try moving the car faster towards it. And we'll see what that looks like in terms of a graph. Let's try that first. Slowly. Faster. Okay, you should be able to get this data and do some analysis. What I would like you to do is I would like you to figure out how those graphs can help us predict what the motion was like. What kind of data is the car receiving, and how does that tell the car how it's moving? So look at those graphs that I made. What are the differences between those graphs? And how can you tell the speed of the car based on those graphs? I'll give you some time, then we'll look at some more. Okay, so now I've moved my motion detector around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move away from the car. And let's see how that works. Let's take some graphs. Slowly. And let's go faster. So in this case, you should be able to see what's going on in those graphs as well. So on your worksheet, you're going to make two different claims. Scientists make claims when they kind of figure out what's going on in an experiment. You're going to make a claim that tells me how do those graphs show us the speed of the car. And second claim I want you to make is how do those graphs show us the direction the car is moving. Take some time to do that and we'll come back and talk about it. That certainly was a lot. Take some time, work through your assignment, read some things about velocity and displacement and all those kinds of things. Answer some of those questions at the bottom, practice the math, and if you need any help, please contact me or talk to me in class if I have you. Have a good time, and I'll see you next time.